como Colton. Y nos vemos aquí mañana con más información. Hasta entonces.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning and welcome into today's edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Ross Leonhardt. It is Thursday, the 9th of January. We are in 2025. We've got a great show coming up. We are talking with Art in Public Places over in Vail with everything they are doing. We're talking with Walking Mountain Science Center in the studio. They are having a busy and fun winter already. We're also talking with a former Rockette about some beauty tips and some financial tips going into the new year. So a fun show, fun hour coming up. Grab that cup of coffee. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good Morning Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good Morning Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Escape the cold and embrace the après-ski vibes at the Grand Hyatt Spa, where you'll find tranquility rooted in traditional alpine wellness.
Welcome into the TVA Weather Center on this Thursday morning. Super cold to start the day. We're looking at 16 degrees at 8 a.m. with a high of 23 degrees today. So bundle up if you're heading out. A 40% chance of some snow today with partly cloudy skies and some decent winds on top of it all, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Nothing to shrug at. So pretty chilly day ahead this Thursday into the hourly. Really not much fluctuation there. Again, 16 degrees to start. We'll get a high in the low 20s there in the afternoon and then coming back down to 11 degrees at 8 p.m. tonight. Mostly cloudy skies out there throughout the day, but down in Eagle, a 12% chance of precipitation. Avon and Vail, a 20%, but those temperatures are hovering in those mid to upper 20s today. Denver's looking like a snow day with a 29 degree and 80% chance of precipitation on the Front Range there. And into tonight, a low of 14 degrees with a 40% chance of snow. Scattered snow showers expected, and sunset at 4:59 p.m. Winds light and variable tonight. Into the rest of the week and the weekend here tomorrow, Friday, partly cloudy skies expected. And this is how it works. I bought a plane ticket to leave this weekend, and sure enough, snow is on the way this weekend. Expected on Sunday, snow showers. Overcast on Monday, but some snow in the forecast is great to see, especially with those cold temperatures. Speaking of which, Vail Mountain's got 29 lifts open right now, 271 trails. That's 97% of terrain open. Love to see that. What's that last 3% we're waiting on? Vail opens at 8:30 a.m. and goes until the end of the day with 1 fresh inch in the last 24 and 48 hours, bringing the season total to 139 inches and a base depth of 51 inches. That's what we're talking about. All about that base, no treble. Beaver Creek, 25 lifts open, 164 trails, 92% of terrain there. Still waiting on Stone Creek Chutes, Royal Elk Glade, a couple things up at Beaver Creek. But Beaver Creek's also open at 8:30 and rocking and rolling into winter with 118 inches and a 37-inch base at Beaver Creek. That's the snow report. That's the weather. It's going to be cold. It's the middle of winter. We got snow in the forecast. What else is new? Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar.
It's time for Lens of the Day, sponsored by Eyepieces of Vail. Eyepieces of Vail has locations in Basalt, Snowmass, Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, and Edwards for all of your eyewear, and in this case, helmet needs. Today we're going to talk about the Smith Nexus. Now, there's been a lot of new technology that has taken place in some of these helmets. This is no exception to that. The helmet has 22 different vents, So it offers, a lot of comfort, whether the temperature you're skiing in is cold or a little bit warmer. So all throughout the season, this helmet is a perfect option for you. It's also got MIPS, which most helmets now are getting the MIPS, that multi-impact protection that allows you the mobility of the helmet, so when you hit or take a direct impact, it inflects it around so you don't feel a direct force. A new technology that's built into this helmet is Choroid. Now, Choroid is a series of tubes that also impact direct forces. So that allows the injury not to be sustained to the person wearing it, but to be impacted throughout the helmet. You'll see some of the impact joints right here, similar to what you see on some of the new NFL helmets, to where it takes that force off of who is going to receive it and disperses it throughout the helmet. What a great product this is, and it's so durable. This is something that is going to last season after season. So Smith has great technology. The Choroid is something new that they're building in the helmets. You partner these with some Smith goggles, and you've got the best technology to allow for a very safe and enjoyable day on the mountain, whether you're snowboarding or skiing. It's going to offer everything that you want. Eyepieces of Vail, great partner here at TV8 and Good Morning Vail. Make sure you visit one of their local areas, whether you're in Basalt, Snowmass, Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, or here in Edwards.
Good morning, Vail. Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40, I got to sit in that car.
Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done, man. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
Good morning, Vail.
We are a little over a week into 2025, but if you're looking for new you, new year inspiration, we've got you covered. Joining us now is Emily Loftus, a former Rockette, a lifestyle expert, just the whole package. We're talking finance. Emily, how are we doing this morning?
Be here.
Love it. What's going on over there? I understand we're talking New Year's, but do you have a top tip for us with goals setting?
Okay, so I think it's really important, Ross, that we start off with goals that are reasonable, whether it's getting in shape or getting your finances in order or even time management skills. I'm going to share some great tips today to get your followers on the right path.
Love that. And speaking of which, getting fit's always on these lists. How do you recommend people go about that?
Okay, so most people give up their New Year's resolutions by mid-February, which is an 80% drop-off rate, which is crazy. But that's why you have to find a fitness routine that you really love. I recommend F45. They offer a unique blend of HIIT, circuit training, and functional training designed to keep people motivated and engaged. In just 45 minutes, experience a full-body workout that delivers real results. Now through January 31st, F45 is offering a special deal for new members to break a sweat and enjoy 3 classes for just $30 at select studio locations.
That's amazing. What a great deal. That deal sounds exciting, but what are some other things that might be exciting to other people outside of the fitness world?
I don't know about you, but travel always excites me.
Yes.
Introducing Viva by Wyndham All-Inclusive Resorts, part of Wyndham's trademark collection, are an ideal getaway with locations throughout Mexico, Bahamas, and the Dominican Republic. Picture all-inclusive resorts with sprawling beaches, full-service spas, a variety of dining options, daily activities, and vibrant evening entertainment. Plus, there are a ton of deals happening right now, including 30% off your next all-inclusive getaway. Visit trademarkhotels.com to learn more.
Love that. I'm getting ready to travel this weekend here, Emily. With all this stuff, you need a little bit of money, right? You need a little bit of finances. How do we start the new year strong in that department?
We all want to get our finances in order. Start the year strong with a refund advance loan at participating H&R Block offices. You could get up to $4,000 within minutes of filing your taxes at H&R Block. There's no interest or loan fees to worry about and no impact to your credit score. Plus, you could get money today, unlike some other providers that make you wait until IRS opens late January. So kickstart your 2025 and apply for a refund advance loan when you file with H&R Block. Get started by scheduling an appointment at hrblock.com.
Excellent. H&R Block's a great one. What other tips and tools do you have out there for finances right now?
Okay, and here's a great solution if you are on the go like you are. Tackle your finances with help from Spruce, an all-in-one mobile banking app built by H&R Block. Spruce is designed to help money go further through saving and budgeting tools and more. It comes with 3.50% APY on savings when you opt in, the ability to set up saving goals, and automatic spending tracking with the watch list, and even a saving recommendation for that refund you're expecting. Spruce has no sign-up fees, no monthly fees, and no minimum balance requirements. Sign up for Spruce today at sprucemoney.com.
This is great, Emily. I'm feeling more comfortable and confident already just hearing all this from you. Anything else I should ask? Anything else people should know about New Year's resolutions right now?
I always think the last thing to worry about is water. Our body is made up of water, 80% water. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You'll sleep better. You'll function better. Your skin will look better. The world's a better place when you drink more water.
It's so true. The adult drink is water. It's nothing else.
Yes.
All we need is water right now. Thanks so much, Emily. Have a great rest of the day out there. Stick with those New Year's resolutions, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Happy New Year.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging onto our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne and Associates. And today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mi Casa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these two amazing properties, Mi Casa and Mine House,
We would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I read my first card, I tore it all to pieces.
Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
Good morning, Vail.
Here in the Vail Valley, there's so much to do during the winter months, but it's not just skiing and snowboarding. Luckily for us, we have the town of Vail and the Art in Public Places putting on an amazing Winterfest display right now. Opening tomorrow, and joining us now is Molly Eppert, the Director of Art in Public Places. Molly, how are we doing?
We're doing well. We're at the final stretch, so really excited to have the Winterfest open tomorrow.
And so if people were in town over the last couple weeks, you guys were busy. You guys were busy setting this all up, right?
Very busy. The team from Alpine Ice has been down on the Gore Creek Promenade in Vail Village since January 2nd. So it takes a while, and they're still cranking at it.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, Alpine Ice, they are helping with the ice sculptures part of this, right? So what exactly is Winterfest? What can people expect when it opens tomorrow?
So we are actually in our 18th year, which is incredible to have this ongoing ice and light installation down on the Gore Creek Promenade in Vail Village, right in front of Mountain Standard Restaurant. And we've been introducing these great larger-than-life ice sculptures over 18 years, everything from blades of grass to a cinema. Some people may remember the outdoor.
That's what I was going to say. I remember the movie On Ice or something.
The movies that we had on ice. And this year's theme is night owls. So we have about 6 larger-than-life, some very, very large, grand ice sculptures of owls, all different types.
Amazing.
It's cool.
We're seeing them on the screen right now. So this is something great for kids, obviously, or a date night, just something different to get out.
Yeah.
A beautiful part of Vail right there on the promenade on the water. But what's kind of your favorite part about all this?
Well, at dusk, we light up the ice sculptures. So that is really something to see. To be able to see this light just kind of glowing through the ice is really fantastic. And it creates such a whimsical environment down there on the Gore Creek Promenade. And here you see one of the largest of the sculptures, and it is an owl and a crescent moon, just really creating that enchanted sort of forest.
So beautiful. I mean, that guy was on a ladder, and it was about half of that. So we're talking like well over 10 feet tall. Yeah.
It is definitely over 10 feet tall. And new this year, we're actually going to introduce a little bit of a soundscape.
Okay.
So if you're down there in the evening hours, you actually may hear some actual owls.
Ooh, love that. A little hoo, hoo, hoo.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly. So we've culled some of these sounds from the natural wild, and we're going to kind of introduce them throughout the night. So
how cool.
Don't be surprised.
How cool. I got a few people leaving the bars late at night. Might be a little in for a surprise there. But the owls, where did that idea come from, or what's the tie to owls? Why did that?
You know, we were brainstorming, and we were talking about nocturnal creatures, really brainstorming with the artists. They had made some proposals after responding to the call for this year's Winterfest, and it was really a brainstorming session. We said, well, maybe rather than having multiple nocturnal creatures, we focus on one, being the owls. Cool. And you know, owls are pretty popular right now between Harry Potter and...
Are they? They're gaining steam right now? They're a popular thing?
They're pretty popular.
Very interesting, very interesting. This is just a free thing?
It is free.
If you're in Vail, you can just walk right through, right?
You can. It is free, family friendly. Wear some good boots and bundle up because it is chilly down there.
Yeah.
It's all shady because of those buildings,
right?
Which is why we put the ice installation on the Gore Creek Promenade.
Amazing, amazing. And please be respectful, right? There's so much time and effort and money that kind of went into building these things. So please, please, please be respectful. Enjoy them. Save them for the next person.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying
Definitely,
that. I think people are getting the picture now.
In 18 years, I think you've seen it all, right?
We have seen it all.
You've seen it all. So this year, when does it end? Is it just out until they melt, or how does the season go?
So the official opening tomorrow will be around 4 o'clock. The artists will be there. We'll have actually a DJ as well and some warm treats, coffees and cocos and
Love
stuff. With the temperatures looking the way they are, I would say 6 weeks.
Awesome.
And they're big, so it's going to take a while to get them to melt.
So we're talking tomorrow, just for those that might see this another day, that is January 10th.
Yes.
So we're talking 6 weeks from January 10th. This Winterfest is available.
So into mid-February, maybe late February, you know, we'll assess it, but usually it's 6 weeks or so.
Well, as a local, I just love to see this is like a community thing, right? It's not just skiers and snowboarders. This is for everyone to get out and see. So thank you guys for putting that together. Art in Public Places is a big one. You guys are always doing something, right?
We are always doing something. And we will start up the art walks again. Those dates will be on our artandvail.com site.
Cool.
And that is just a walking tour of Vail Village. The town's collection is over 70 works of art, you know, really ranging from all sorts of mediums and sculptures, but it's a great way to learn about the history of Vail and some of these wonderful works that have been, many of which have been gifted to the town's collection too.
Highly, highly recommend that. Those are kind of weekly, right, when those happen? They're like
it's every other week.
Every other week, okay, awesome.
Every other week in the winter. In the summer, it's weekly.
Yeah,
but
awesome. Again, there's so much to do outside skiing and snowboarding. It's a little bit of history, it's a little bit of art, it's a little bit of Vail, it's a little bit of everything that you would want in kind of an experience, right?
And with Night Owls, kind of given the theme, we also had some generous donors help us add additional programs.
Okay.
So at the end of the month, into January, we are going to have some actual owl raptors coming in.
Cool.
On January 24th, they'll be at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. So
awesome.
The Raptors Education Foundation will bring in a couple owls.
And those are the ones that bring in the bald eagle for the Birds of Prey ski races,
exactly.
right? So amazing. Owls, what interesting creatures, right? They turn their heads all the way around.
Yeah, well, we'll learn a little bit more.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. What else is kind of going on? We've got, we're kind of in the thick of winter here. What else is going on with art in public places in the next couple months? Or?
So the big program, our winter program, is the Winterfest. And along with this additional programming towards the end of the month, we will also bring in Alpine Arts. And that is January 30th. They're going to do an owl kind of arts workshop, which will be cute. You
Awesome.
take your owl away. That will be also at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. And then the following day at the Vail Public Library, we are bringing in the Nature's Educators, another environmental, and this is with our environmental sustainability department.
Awesome.
And they'll be bringing in 4 owls.
Awesome.
So it's really, this month is the month of owls.
Very cool, very cool. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Get out there, check it out. A lot of free things,
A lot of free things. Most of our events are free. All of the programming around Winterfest is, and it really is with this funding that we've gotten from some community members.
Yeah.
So not just the ice installation, but meeting the raptors either at the Snow Sports Museum or at the library. Also, that arts workshop with Alpine Arts is also complimentary. So
love it.
we do ask that you make a reservation for that one.
Yeah.
And then the art walks, they'll start up on January 22nd at 11 o'clock, meeting at the Vail Village Welcome Center.
So much going on, Molly.
Lots going on.
Thanks so much for joining us in this busy time. Again, January 10th, Winterfest in Vail right there on the promenade. You're going to want to check it out, enjoy it, take in some of the owls and some of the ice sculptures. Molly, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll be back with the rest of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. There is so much to do in the Valley that is not skiing and snowboarding. And up next, we're talking about Walking Mountain Science Center located in Avon. A beautiful campus up there to go explore. And joining us is a member of Walking Mountain Science Center, Gabby Watkins. How we doing, Gabby?
Doing really well.
So you drove in this morning from the campus up there. What's it look like right now?
A little snowy.
Yeah.
Our road up still has a little bit of snow on it, but yeah, it's really beautiful.
And the trails are just snow covered and everything's looking beautiful, right?
They are. They're mostly packed down, so pretty easy to walk and lovely.
Good,
but
good.
yeah.
Great place for kids to explore, great place for adults to explore. There's the center there with so much happening. It's just a great location. What wildlife have you seen up there recently?
We saw one ermine this summer that we're hoping will come back with its
Okay.
white coat this winter. Lots of squirrels, mule deer.
Yeah.
They're cuties.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
it's kind of off the beaten path here in Avon, a beautiful place, that Walking Mountain Science Center. But outside of the campus itself, where people can come check out, you guys do all sorts of events and kind of get-togethers, right? So what are you guys planning right now in the winter months?
We do. Every week at our Avon campus, we have free nature walks for community or visitors, and those are 1 hour, pretty mellow local ecology walks that are really lovely.
Yeah.
And then we have a big focus on early childhood education as well. So awakening that sense of wonder in the little kiddos. Thursday we have ages 6 months to 3 years come in and do a mix of like outdoor, indoor sensory play on a different nature topic every week. And then Fridays, that's for preschoolers.
So something for everyone out there.
Something for everyone.
All days of the week. I love that.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite things to do, having worked there for over a year? But what's kind of your favorite part about working for Walking Mountains?
I think I love how just like mission driven everyone is.
Yeah.
I think everyone who works there is just so excited to be there and be sharing just the nature and everything we have here with everyone. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, one of my favorite parts is the social media team at Walking Mountain Science Center. They do a great job.
Thank you.
Really fun stuff. There was that ASMR one recently of y'all kind of clicking stuff in the nature and all that good stuff.
I help lead community programs,
So
I helped my friend Ella put that together.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm always a big fan of Walking Mountain's social team. They're doing fun work over there. And it's also really impactful work, right? So like these kids, it's a chance we live in nature, but this is a chance to really immerse themselves in it a little bit. What are some of the things they do on campus or in some of these programs?
For sure, yeah. Our early childhood programs, I think, are more like awakening that wonder and just care for the environment. So we'll bring out like biofacts about maybe like a beaver pelt, and we go look at the pond and talk about beavers, maybe play with some puppets, touch them, learn about them. And on our nature walks, I think we try to like give information, but also give people the time to explore and kind of find their own connection to nature as well.
Definitely. So we're looking at the website right now. If people want to check something out, sign up, there's volunteer opportunities, you could donate to Walking Mountains. But how do people get involved with Walking Mountains if they want to get involved?
Yeah, I think checking out our calendar for programs is one of the best ways. We have our climate speaker series and our sustainable film series going this winter as well are cool ways for adults to kind of like learn more like different perspectives about nature than sometimes we just at Walking Mountains offer. Donating on our website is so helpful for program supplies, just lots of needs at a science center.
Yes.
And yeah, we don't have a ton of volunteer opportunities, but we also have our zero waste sustainability team. We'll do a lot of zero waste sorting at our events to divert a lot of waste, and they take volunteer and paid opportunities from community.
That is the most polite way of describing what those folks do. Those folks are knee deep in trash, sorting every single bag to make sure things go where they need, and we get numbers like 90% diversion rate and stuff like that. So that was a very polite way of saying they sort through trash, but I've seen it with my own eyes, and they're doing amazing work for our community.
Yeah, I've been in there pretty soaked, but it's fun. Yeah.
I'm the guy with the camera off to the side, so I don't have to get in there with my hands, but I get the footage of it. So very cool stuff. Walking Mountain Science Center, always up to something. What's with these winter activities though? How do you prepare people? What's like something that will ease those nerves if they're coming up to Walking Mountain Science Center in the winter? What do you tell people? What's the best way to experience it?
Yeah, I think just being more open to a colder, snowier environment, but if you have like sturdy boots, just layers are great things to bring. We also have our nature center on top of Vail Mountain, the Nature Discovery Center, where we operate snowshoe programs out of, and we'll do kind of reminder informational calls out of there to talk to people about what they should wear. We usually provide snowshoes on our programs too, so people don't need to have like an abundance of gear or resources to come.
Yeah. Just got to dress warm, be prepared for it, and you guys will handle the rest.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too far ahead, but the summers are also awesome at Walking Mountains, right? Obviously, these snowshoe hikes and getting kids out in the winter is great, but it's a year-round thing going on, right?
It is.
What's going on with the rest of winter, though? I don't want to get too far ahead. Do you guys have anything new coming or anything else?
We have 2 more drinking and tinkering programs, I believe, that are kind of spaced out through winter, but that's a fun upcycling craft people can do and get 2 free beverages as well to kind of sip and craft in a sustainable way. And yeah, I think that and like our film series and speaker series are the main things this winter.
And so the film series, is it still like once a month?
Yes,
and it's kind of a different location in the valley?
It's at our Edwards River Walk.
It's at the movie theater there in Edwards every time.
So you do get to go see a fun free movie, which is another really cool part. And then there's a discussion at the end, so you get that film and that engagement.
Yeah. What are some of those coming up? Do you know?
We just had one this week, and I can't remember the title of the one for our next coming month, but it should be good.
Yeah, that's all right. They're pulling it up for us. Look at that. We got some help behind us. Amazing. So, yeah, and you get to go to the theater there in Edwards, which is pretty cool.
It is.
But these are usually really kind of films you might not have heard of, but their messaging is like really impactful to our community, right? Like you guys really curate these movies.
Yeah.
To the community. Awesome. Gabby, what else should people know about Walking Mountain Science Center this winter?
Ooh, good question. I think, we're just a free museum. Even if you don't want to be on one of our programs, we have so many trails that people are welcome to explore. We have our play nook for little kiddos, and I think we are just a really awesome opportunity for all ages, adults and littles.
It is, it is. And again, doing great work, not just with kids, with adults, for the whole community. So thank you guys. Anything else people should know? Anything else I should ask you? I think we got through quite a bit there.
I think that sounds lovely to me, but thank you.
Where can people go for more information or to find that schedule you talked about?
Yeah, our website, walkingmountains.org, is our best resource. If you go to our calendar on a computer, it's like in that kind of upper right, and click on that. That'll give you a full overview of all of our programs for the month, week, whatever layout you're looking at. You can register on there or call our front desk with any questions.
And then please follow them on social media. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
And consider helping out Walking Mountain Science Center any time of the year, not just during the winter. Gabby, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck out there this winter. Have some great hikes.
Sweet. Well, thank you for having me.
Keep doing the good work out there, and we'll be back with the rest of the show.
Sweet.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Experience the difference at Mountain Market and Supply. We source organic and local produce, honey, good food, and gifts from small businesses right here in Colorado and beyond. Located at 201 Broadway Street in Eagle, shop in-store Tuesday through Friday from 12 to 6 p.m., Saturday 11 to 4 p.m., and Sunday 11 to 3 p.m. Support our community by shopping local. We can't wait to see you at Mountain Market and Supply.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at NantucketRopeBracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits, eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm a firm believer that pizza is a main food category. And up next, we're going to take a look at a flatbread pizza recipe for everyone to try at home. Let's take a look.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us. We're here in the kitchen.
Yes, love it.
Well, you know, I am a big fan of having like restaurant quality, easy to make at home meals. And what can you do that with is a good flatbread.
Love it.
Yeah. So, Ross, do you like a flatbread?
Yeah, easy ingredients and pizza.
Yeah, it's exactly right. You know, I think flatbread is like pizza with a fancy twist.
I like that.
So we're going to go ahead and do that. And these are really great ingredients. You can put whatever you want to on it, but we're going to do spinach and sausage. So we've got just regular pork breakfast sausage. You can throw that in there. It really doesn't matter. You can use any kind of sausage that you want to. So we're going to just put a little bit into our skillet that's been heating. So you just need a dab of olive oil. And then we've got the oven preheating and ready to go. So I actually like to toast my flatbread a little bit as well before we get going on making this pizza. But the best part is once you can kind of like cook everything down, it's not going to take that long to heat it up and to get ready to enjoy it. So I don't know. Ross, do you make pizza at home?
No.
No. Well, he's about to because we are working on this new flatbread recipe. But this is great. You can just get these flatbreads usually in like the fresh deli section of your grocery store. And we got two here, so we'll start with one. I like to brush them with olive oil or some sort of oil just to crisp it up a little bit before we actually start layering our toppings. So Ross, if you wouldn't mind passing me the olive oil.
Check.
Awesome. We're gonna make this into a sausage and spinach white sauce flatbread. So again, flatbread to me is just like the easiest way of saying a fancy pizza.
Yeah.
And it's not that big, so you don't feel bad if you eat the whole thing.
Yeah, and it's not as like heavy, right? So
exactly.
You can feel good about it.
You know what I actually like to do? I pour a little bit of olive oil on it, and then I've got this basting brush. So I'll just kind of brush my pizza here with the olive oil. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'll move this olive oil out of the way. But we're just brushing it. Our oven is preheated. And while we continue to chop and cook everything else, we'll let this crisp up in the oven. So you just want to make sure you spread it out evenly, just like that. And then the best part is if you wanted to make this like a garlicky white sauce pizza, you can put real garlic on it, or in the essence of time and making sure your fingers don't smell bad, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of garlic salt all over this pizza. And again, this is the best part. You don't need to have exact measurements. You can just do whatever you've got in your pantry, or if you wanted to run to the store. And I know for us here, City Market is 5 minutes away, probably from everybody's place of residence. So you can just grab whatever ingredients you need to at the store. So I put some olive oil on the pizza, and then I put a little bit of the garlic salt. So while we're cooking the sausage, I'm going to put this into the oven just so it crisps up a bit.
Kim, what are your thoughts on pineapple?
I am a fan of pineapple on pizza. I think it's I like the idea of like a little bit of the juicy sweetness with the salty of whatever meat that it's usually paired with.
Yeah.
I could go ham, I could go bacon.
I think pineapple and jalapeno is like a classic combo.
That sounds so good right now. Unfortunately, that's not what we're doing
That's okay.
today.
That's
but,
okay.
You know, that would be a really great combo here as well. So we've got some spinach. We're going to go ahead and put some spinach on this pizza as well while you continue to brown up that sausage. So we're going to pull it up here. And, you know, if you don't have a proper knife on hand, that's okay. You don't need to because spinach does wilt when you're cooking it.
Right.
But we're just going to cut it up a little bit. I like to kind of take the end pieces off here, just like that, because sometimes that gets a little stringy when you're eating it. So we'll go ahead and do that, and you can just grab a few. You can chop them off, whatever you need to do to make it easy. And then I'm going to just do a rough chop of this spinach. That sausage is looking killer.
How big do we want these pieces?
You know, just bite size, whatever
Okay.
you want. So I'd say just kind of smash it up, looking great, nailing it.
I mean, this is the best size sausage that I've ever saw.
And can we talk about my sole purpose in 2024 is to make you an expert chef by the end of the year? I think it's working. I don't know. You're looking pretty good.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I think
don't
he's
know.
doing great, ladies and gentlemen. I
Yeah,
really do.
yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel? Do you feel better
One of
about
these
it?
days, I'm gonna lead it. All
Yeah,
right,
it's
we'll
exactly
figure it
right.
out. But one of these days,
You know, I keep telling Kevin that too. Kevin says he's been to culinary school and he has yet to show me what to do in the kitchen. So I'm just doing a quick rough chop of this spinach. I don't have a real chopping knife, but that's okay because we're not. It doesn't really matter like what this looks like. You're just kind of whipping this together in the kitchen. So imagine it's like a quick lunch or a weeknight dinner,
Love it.
whatever. Or maybe you're having friends over, you just want something that's quick and easy. This is a great way to do it. Now, if you wanted to be fancy, you can make your white sauce from scratch. We are not, which is great.
make your dough from
You
scratch.
can make
I bet.
your dough from scratch. Another way that I like to make flatbreads sometimes is to just take like a low carb tortilla. So the best part is like any sort of carb base and then just throw the toppings on it. We've got some spinach, so this looks good to me. I think, how's that looking for you, Ross?
Almost there, not
We're
quite
almost
done.
there.
But
It doesn't need to be super, super perfectly cooked. I mean, it does, but we're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes as well, just to kind of meld everything together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab our flatbread out of here. You can see the edges are starting to brown up a bit. And Ross, I'm going to warn you, it's going to be hot. So I'm moving to this side while you continue to do that. Yeah, looking great. So the best part about this too is we can actually broil it when we're done, just so that everything melts.
Nice.
So white sauce.
Okay.
You can make it from scratch, or just buy the jar, which is what we're doing. We're talking about an easy way to make it. So we've got here I can never pronounce it. It's a cacao pepe, which is basically like Parmesan and pepper and cheese. It's delicious. So I like to hit the bottom of the jar if it's a brand new one. Pop it open. There we go. It's looking great. Honestly, it does. I love sausage.
it smells like breakfast right now.
It really does. So I'm going to grab a spoon out of our drawer. And then while you're continuing to get that browning up, I'm going to spread the white sauce all over our pizza here. Then we've got some mozzarella cheese. We've got some spinach. I was telling Ross, I almost thought about bringing some caramelized onions and making those, which would have been a really fun thing to do, but it takes a while. So
Takes a while, and last
not
night
fast enough for one single kitchen segment.
last night we didn't need to do all those dishes either.
It's true. Dishes are always the fun part of cooking. So I'm just spreading on this white sauce here. And you can put as much or as little as you want to.
There's gonna be a lot of sausage for that.
That's okay. You can just kind of sprinkle it on. We've got the white sauce going. It looks great. Then we've got some mozzarella. So we'll be putting that sausage on here in a second. Got some mozzarella cheese. I'm going to do a little base layer, sprinkle of mozzarella, and then we're going to sprinkle on some of that sausage.
Oh, it's looking good now.
It looks great. You don't have to put a ton of cheese on the bottom because of the white sauce, but I like to kind of put a base layer because you can never have too much cheese, right?
No such thing as too much cheese.
Too much cheese. Does not exist in my world,
Nope.
I'll tell you that.
Nope.
All right, great. So we've got our spinach. So Ross, if you want to grab some of that spinach that's been roughly chopped. Yep, right there, looks great.
Cool.
And we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit on here. Yeah, you can just kind of layer it, spread it around. Looks great to me. Then we're gonna throw on the sausage, because this will melt a bit. So we'll just kind of break that up a little bit.
We're good to go with the sausage?
I think so. We'll just go ahead and do that. And just put a little bit on and sprinkle it as best you want to. If you want to be brave and use your fingers like I am.
Kim.
I know it's toasty, it's hot, it smells delicious. You can smell all the spices. That looks great to me. I'm telling you, Ross is going to be an expert in the kitchen soon. There we go. And then I think that looks good to me.
I think that looks great.
Yeah, and we'll add a little bit more. I've got some parsley and the garlic salt, the spices right there. You can add whatever other spices you want to. We can do like an Italian if you have that. But I just grabbed what's in my pantry, We'll just do a little...
Some red pepper flakes.
Red pepper flakes are always a great topper. You can either do it before or after. I'm a red pepper flakes after it cooks kind of gal.
Yeah.
What about you?
Right? Whatever.
Whatever.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
A little bit more cheese on this pizza because who doesn't like cheese, as we've already established? Looks good to me. Boom. What do you think?
That looks pretty good.
It's going to be a good one. Sometimes breakfast here is pizza for breakfast.
I love the thin crust, right? It's
Oh,
just
so
so
good.
much more manageable.
So we're going to pop this in the oven. It's going to just kind of all meld together, and then your flatbread pizza will be ready to go. So I'm going to pop this in, and can't wait to try it.
Breakfast of champions.
We're looking at the pizza. It is a fancy flatbread.
It looks awesome.
It smells really great. You can smell the garlic from the sauce. You can smell a little bit of the pepper as well. And then the sausage. Who doesn't love the smell of sage and the taste of it? So I'm going to cut it. What do you think?
Cut it out.
Are we trying it out?
Yeah, let's
We're
do
just
it.
going to go ahead and cut a little bit. Are you an end piece guy or are you in the middle?
The corners are the best.
The corners are the best. So we're going to just give it a quick little cut in the middle. Boom.
Boom.
And then here we go, Ross.
Love it.
You get to be the guinea pig and tell me what you think. He's
Oh,
like, oh gosh, the
man.
pressure is on. All right, well, I'll have a piece with you too.
Okay, let's do it. Which one are you going for here?
I'm going for here. I like
All
the
right.
end, the crust. Well, cheers.
We cheers it?
We're cheersing. Let's take a taste of this pizza. Oh my goodness.
It is so good.
My mom taught me not to talk with my mouth full, but I can't
It's
help
okay.
it. You
It's
can
okay.
you can just taste all of the delicious Alfredo sauce and the sausage and the spinach. Cannot wait to finish this, but we had a great show. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Next up, we've got a special duo from two of the best voices in the bluegrass and country genres.
We know you're going to love this one from Melanie Cannon and Willie Nelson. Here's Back to Earth.
Songs our love created, I still sing. And every night we bake the rafters ring.
I'm Jason Kennedy, and this is The Wager. Let's go, Wes! We've all heard about this pickleball craze. Celebrities are playing pickleball matches all the time, and they're challenging each other to these ridiculous bets. Now I'm bringing the cameras to their house with new celebrities and a new bet every week.
Hell of a rally there.
It's just real, genuine conversation.
I got invited to Usher's birthday party. What am I doing here?
And some pretty crazy antics.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season in front of you.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair. Second chair nightmare. Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
Ice Castles is an awe-inspiring, must-see winter phenomenon that brings fairy tales to life. Squeal with delight as you race down one of the exhilarating ice slides, explore ice caverns, and get lost in a frozen maze. Squeeze through the incredible crawl tunnels and discover elaborate ice sculptures hand-carved by local and international artists. Experience Ice Castles in Eagle. Visit icecastles.com for more information and to purchase your ticket.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into the TV8 Weather Center. On this Thursday morning, it's a cold one. We're starting out at 16 degrees at 8 a.m. We'll see a high of 23 degrees. So pretty chilly out there, 40% chance of some snow throughout the day today, but partly cloudy skies out there. Going to be a chilly one. Winds 10 to 15 miles per hour today. So be prepared if you're getting out there, outside or on the mountain. That hourly temperature's not really changing much. It's going to be a cold one. Snow possible in the morning, and then cold temperatures hovering around the 20s there throughout the day today. And into the I-70 corridor, Eagle, 12% chance of snow. Avon, 20%. Vail, 20%. Denver's looking like they're going to get some snow today. 80% there on the Front Range, and those Rocky Mountain temperatures are in the 20s today. Into tonight, a low of 14 degrees with a 40% chance of scattered snow showers tonight with that sunset at 4:59 p.m. Winds light and variable. And into the rest of the week and the weekend here, I'm getting out of town this weekend. Plan to go skiing and snowboarding because when I leave, it snows. So, yep, I'm out of town. Sunday, expect snow showers. And get on out to the mountains. They're rocking and rolling right now. Thanks so much for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. Thanks to Nick and Danielle in the back. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.